Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is a bit exciting. I've never done something like this before. Well, I received this box from Gabriella Salvette and this was in collaboration with Parfumcity. I asked you guys on Instagram if y'all would want me to do a full face using these products only, and since it was a poll test and a lot of y'all wanted me to do it, so here I am today doing something very adventurous. So I've already done the unboxing of this box from Gabriella Salvette, but I'm just going to take you guys through what's inside the box first. First of all, I really love the way they send the products. It's very beautiful, it's very classy, it's all black with the Gabriella Salvette logo or the name of the brand written here. And then once you open the box, you have all the beautiful products inside. I'm going to quickly run you guys through what's inside. So first I have these two makeup brushes. One is like a contour brush and one is a powder brush. Then we have two brow products. So one is like a brow pencil which comes with a spoolie on one end. Then we have a brow gel mascara. Then I have this concealer which is called the Perfect Skin Concealer. Two highlighters or illuminating palette. A makeup sponge which is like a beauty blender. Then I have this one contouring stick, face and body glitter stick, or it's called a shimmer and glow stick. I have two of these pans. These are called Correct and Comfort Full Coverage Cream. I think these are like concealers, but maybe you can use these also as foundation. I'm just going to check the formula and see if that works that way. These are the 4 lip balms that I received and they are tinted probably. I haven't opened these or not swatched them yet. And then I have these 5 lip glosses which I already swatched on Instagram. So 3 are like shades which are nude and have shimmer in them, and 2 are not having any shimmer, so they're just plain color. Then I have this one palette which is the Trio Blush palette for all skin types and skin tones. And then I have this eyeshadow palette which has 16 shades. So that's all the products that I have inside. Now talking about using these products for full face, I'm going to start off with the base first. So I've just moisturized my face. There's nothing that I've applied so far, but I think my lips are too dry. So I'm going to start off with maybe one of the lip balms to just condition my lips. I have 4 shades of lip balms here. One is called Plum, Apricot, Nude and Toffee, and I think I will go with the shade Plum. The first impression of this lip balm is that it's quite pigmented. I think I could use this easily every day. So I just swatched the Perfect Skin Concealer and it turns out to be very light for my skin tone, so unfortunately I cannot use this one. But I have a backup of these 2 pans which is the Full Coverage Correct and Comfort cream. One is in the shade light and one is in the shade medium. So I would start with the shade medium to see if that fits my skin tone. I don't think this is my shade either, even though it says that it's medium. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use just one of my basic foundations today, so that at least I can use the other products and give them a fair try. Nevertheless, I'm going to use the makeup sponge for using my foundation, and I'll be back just now. I've just applied some foundation right now and I used the makeup sponge from Gabriella Salvette. It absorbed the water very quickly. I'm quite impressed by this curve because it makes handling the sponge quite easy, and you know, when you apply pressure, it somehow I think doesn't really take that much product, and in a way I could see that I could work with little foundation. I haven't used any concealer so far, but I'm going to give a shot to the Correct and Comfort pan in the shade medium, just a little bit, taking it under the eye especially to see if that helps in any way. I think it's quite decent if I'm using a foundation which has like a medium to full coverage, and I would like to still keep this pan. But what I need to do right now is set my face, at least run some loose powder all over my face because I like my face to be matte. Right, so we have the powder brush from Gabriella Salvette and I have some loose powder. I'm going to lightly apply it on my face, but I'm not going to bake my face today. I'm just going to set the foundation a little bit. The bristles are very soft and somehow I feel the bristles coming in contact with my skin and not letting go, so that shows that my foundation is quite sticky right now. So I'm going to do some loose powder application until it's free and the brush is moving quite easily all over my face. It's brow time now, and I'm going to use these two products which came in the box. The first one is a brow definer. This is in the shade number 20. It comes with a spoolie on one end, and then we have the brow gel mascara. So this is like a retractable pencil, and it comes in a rectangular shaped applicator. So it's not a round tip, it's rectangle, and I kind of like it when it comes to defining the brows if the products are a little sharp and little defined. Luckily this matches with my brow color, so I can happily use this. Sometimes I feel spoolies are like the most underrated beauty products, because I cannot imagine doing my brows without spoolie, because once you run a spoolie over your brow, you realize all the gaps and what you've actually missed. Now I'm gonna give the eyebrow gel mascara a try, and let's see what this does. Ooh, it's quite cold. I'm not quite sure if that shade is something that matches my brow color as the brow pencil, but I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna let this sit for a while and see what happens. I'm quite impressed by these two brow products. I really like them very much, especially because it matches my skin tone and it gives this very natural defined eyebrow feeling. So let's move on to the other products. So here is the 16 eyeshadow color palette, and I absolutely love the color range. Somehow I think it's also coordinated, so you can use these 4 colors for one look, these 4 colors for one look. I'm just gonna check the color payoff and do some quick swatches. This is the bronze gold shade. I am quite impressed. I'm really impressed, because when it comes to metallic colors, it's difficult to have like them swatched so well. This is the champagne pink color. I'm quite impressed. I can't wait to try these colors on my eyes. The only thing that I wish was that it came with a mirror here so that I don't have to use a separate mirror, but somehow I can manage. I'm going to start with this beautiful peachy orange color, and I'm going to use that as a transition color all over my eyelid, but not really above the eyelid, but I'm going to go on the arc and close to the brow bone. I just thought of moving the camera and getting you guys a bit closer so that y'all can see the colors as well. I'm still working with this peachy salmon color, and I think it's very beautiful. It's something which is very soft, a very subtle color. I'll be using this green over here, which is like a mint green but also somewhat between a teal green and a mint green. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm going to use that on the inner corner of my eyelid, like the inner 1/3. That's intense. That's really intense. I'm quite impressed by the color payoff. It literally feels like I've applied foil on my eyelid. The color payoff is amazing. The metallic colors or the shimmers in this palette, absolutely gorgeous. I'm quite excited to try this green here, which is like one of my favorite colors. I'm going to use this on the center of my eye just to see how this fares. It literally feels like using those pot eyeshadows, which are so creamy and so pigmented, but the only difference is that when I use them, I use my fingers. Here it's so simple to use them even with makeup brushes. At this point I'm going to use a fluffy brush and blend all of these colors together. The blending does make the shimmer quite softer, and it's more like a sheen now. It's not like that foil feeling, but I like it. So I'm going to go ahead again with a flat brush and apply that beautiful green color on the center of the eyelids. I'm going to add some depth, so I'm going to go ahead with this gorgeous blue color. So carefully placing that on the outer corner of my eye, very gently. So this is what I mean when I say that the color payoff is just superb. You have to be so careful when you use these dark shades. But all of a sudden it's given that depth to the eye. Now since we don't have a liner in this box, I'm going to go ahead with this blue color here, and I'm going to take it on a very small brush. This is a very well defined brush. I usually use this for applying the color on my lower lash line, which I'm going to do, by the way. So I'm going to take this color on the lower lash line and I'm going to pull it inside on the upper eyelid, very close to my lashes, just like an eyeliner. I've used a lot of color, but I don't regret it at all because these colors are vibrant. I think it's also good for the festive season that's coming around. Anyway, talking about the fallout, I do notice that there's a bit of fallout, so I might have to just take it away with some makeup remover. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to take this silver color again and apply it on the inner corner of my eyes, just like a little bit of highlighter, a touch of highlighter. Since this box did not come with the mascara, I'm gonna go quickly and apply some mascara and I'll be back just now. I think we've done a good job with the eyes, so now it's time to move ahead with the rest of the face. I realized that this box did not come with a bronzer as well, but we have the Trio blush palette. I'm gonna use the dark shade and apply that just on the contouring parts of my face to see if that can work like a bronzer. It's not really a brown color, but it's also got this plum undertones, but I'll try to see if that could work as a bit of bronzer. I'm just applying it on the cheekbones. I'm not going to take this on my forehead or around my nose because it's got this berry tones and it's quite evident that it's not a bronzer, it's just a blush. Then I'll be moving ahead to this beautiful baby pink color, not the fuchsia one, but this one. It's got a little bit of shimmer in that, and the fuchsia one is completely matte. But I'm going to take that pink, trying to be very careful so that I don't look like a clown, and I'm going to apply that as a blush. I could have used the duo stick which comes for the contouring and for highlighting, but I realized again this shade is not for me. I mean, the dark shade, when I swatch it, it's more like a grey color, and it's something that washes out completely on my skin, but this would be a great contouring tool for people with lighter skin tones. It's time to highlight, the best part of the day. And when I was checking the highlighters, I realized there's this one shimmer stick, and then I have this two Lumi and Glow powders. I'm gonna use the Face Body stick, which is a shimmer and glow stick, and I'm gonna use that just to start off with maybe my nose to see how that is. I must say it's quite strong. But that's how we like our highlighters, don't we? I'm gonna take a bit of that under my brow bone, just there. It gives a beautiful arc to my brow effortlessly. And it's quite easy to blend, so even though the color payoff is strong and you feel that it's very pigmented, but you won't have a trouble really blending it out. Quite happy with the highlighting stick, and I think it's also very good to use it on the neck or on the collarbones, on the shoulders when you're wearing like an off shoulder or like cold shoulders. It really helps a lot, so this is probably one of those good tools to use. Use that as a highlighter on top of the shimmer stick that I already used. Oh my god, I'm absolutely in love with this highlighter. The color payoff is so good, and I think it's also because I've used it above the shimmer stick previously, so it kind of acts like a platform or like a base for the powder highlighter. I think that's one of the reasons, but otherwise I am absolutely loving these two highlighters as a combination, as a team. It's time to finish off the face, and I'm going to use one of the lip glosses. I'm definitely going to use the plum one, but I'll take off the lip balm. Alright, so this is the lip gloss that I'm going to use and finish off the face. It's shade number 05, that's all I can see. And this was like the darkest shade in the entire lot that I received. I like the applicator because it's not stiff, it's literally like painting your lips. So that's all for today. I hope you guys liked this video and found it useful and had as much as fun watching it as much as fun I had in creating it. And it's been quite adventurous, this video, because I've never done something like this before. That's all with the Gabriella Salvette box that I received from Parfumcity. Thank you Parfumcity and Gabriella Salvette so much for this collaboration. Let me know if you'll want me to do any other video, especially for the festive season, like a Christmas makeup or New Year's Eve makeup. I'll be really happy to do it. And take care, lots of love, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye!